Welcome to the Commercial Real Estate Mentorship Program. How to find office buildings for purchase. I'm again at LoopNet.com, which is the largest single source of commercial listings with almost 1 million listings available and $500 billion of real estate for sale. Major firms, Coldwell Banker, CBRE, Cushman & Wakefield, Marcus & Millichap, all have their advertisements on here, as well as local brokers. I want to help you in this scenario go through and find an office building. Let's go to office. We can pick a location. Let's try California. And we'll pick the whole state of California here. Whoops, there we go. And we'll search. We're going to see a lot of stuff in California. Maybe I should have narrowed it down a little bit, but I can narrow it down to some prices that make sense. We got a bunch of properties here all over the state, okay? Let's look at a price, drop-down menu here. We're not going to go for a real expensive one. Let's go for a $300,000 to a $650,000. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I can sort it by other filters, but what I really want to do is I'd like to sort it by some things that are important to you. We have the oldest and newest listings. We can have the lowest price one. That'd be nice. But I think going rather than low to high on the price, let's go pick the best cap rate. High being good for you as a buyer, low being good for you as a seller. But as a buyer, you want a high cap rate. Let's sort these out. High cap rate to low cap rate. As I shared with you, if your cap rate is way too high, caveat emptor, that's Latin for buyer beware. The bottom line is that these cap rates aren't up at above 10%, they start at 10%. Now Ridgecrest is over here on the east side of the state, up here, not too far from Mammoth Mountain. Lakeport, Fresno. I haven't seen this property before. It's a building here. Let's see what we got. It's a Class C building, not Class A. This is a Class B building. Let's just go down here to this 360,000 square foot building and see what we have. It looks pretty nice, doesn't it? It's got some parking on the street there. Looks like it has 5 units. I'm seeing like 5 doors there. So 5 office building. And it's really more almost a retail location, but it's an office building. And it's 5,000 square feet. It's got a 9.3 cap rate. Now, when we saw this listing before, it looked like it said 10, but the actual number is 9.3. It's a Class C building, multiple tenants, and the lot's 15,000 square feet. Small office building, marketed as small and startup office use, 450 to 1,400 square feet, high occupancy, built in 64 as a fourplex, converted to an office. So now it's an office. And here we go. Financial information here. Financial summary. Actual net operating income is $33,480. All right. That means with that price, which we know what it is, at a 9.3 cap rate, we can actually put those numbers into my software, plug in the net operating income, put in the purchase price, and start the whole process of calculating all the things you need to do to maybe play around with the cap rate to see what would happen if you didn't pay their full price. You paid them $300,000. Would that drive the cap rate over 10%? Sure it would, because that's $33,000. Could we go from 9 to 12? Yes, we could. Now, whether we get that or not is another question. It is built in 64, converted in late 70s, and it was when the mall opened and the road was widened to 4 lanes. The tenants paid the rent, plus they paid their electric and their gas bills. But it doesn't look to me like they're triple net leases, but they are paying their utilities. Now, we'd have to find out by seeing the leases whether there's any triple net feature in here. It's not spelled out. We could go back here, and here we have the information for Steve Fenton, the broker. Now, we could ask for more information, And we could, I didn't log into my account, and I didn't have any, you put in your first name, your last name. If you get your free account, and you can have a free account, then you'll already have it filled in. But you can put in your first name, your last name, your email, and your phone number. Now, if you want information, please send me the last 3 years income and expenses, plus the current rent roll. Could you just tweak that? Could you make it a Word doc? Could you paste it in there each time? Could you take this and say, I want to have this information? Bam, save it as a document. You just simply paste it in every time. You don't have to sit and type it. Is that cool? Yes. That's how you get the information. Here's all the addresses for this thing, and you have the information. You can share the property with somebody else. You can put it on the watch property list. You get certain alerts if there's a price change. You can create a whole report for this one, and you can print it out. And it's all here. It's all available. And on top of that, down below here, below this information, here are the property record information, the market trends in Fresno or wherever it's at, and the demographics. It's like the information straight out of the census report. And you also have another chance here to basically do that same information again, because can I do that again over here? Do it over here? Bam! I'm done! You're done. This works because you can take the data, put it into the software I provided you, and you get to more information. That's what you're going to do to find an office building. This is what it's all about, helping you become an informed, intelligent commercial real estate investor. Take care.